Today is day 2 in London. We have 7 things on our list that we want to visit today, but let's see how many we can actually do. Let's start.
We took a cab from London East to Lord's for £21.
So here we are at our first stop, Lord's Cricket Ground.
We're gonna go see if they have a tour availability.
The only tour that they had was 1 hour later, and it was an hour and a half long. So we just asked for their permission if we could just visit the gift shop because we really wanted to collect some memory from the Lord's Stadium.
We're gonna go inside the shop. Look at this. So we're not gonna do the full tour of our first stop, Lord's Cricket Grounds, but you can actually see
flag.
all the cricket balls. You can see West Indies, New Zealand. Look at this. Pakistan.
South
in
Africa.
Here, South Africa.
England.
England. Alia has been to cricket matches in Pakistan, supporting both the Pakistani side and the New Zealand side.
Yeah.
So she has quite a bit of history growing up watching cricket.
A lot.
And here we are in the Lord's collection. Okay, let's go inside. They got shirts. These are on sale. But I like the Lord's logo on the polo shirts.
The most special thing you can buy is this, probably.
And we did some shopping. So we all got matching shirts from Lord's.
And we got a nice bath.
As a gift for my brother. So check out the Lord's shop. Even if you're not doing a tour and you're around the stadium, come inside. You can check out the full history of these balls from 1820 all the way up to recent. Yeah.
As we come out of the gift shop with our shopping, there was a nice host that said we will just let you in and give you a peek of the stadium, which I have no words to describe how amazing and kind of her that was. And I can bet that if we had taken the full tour, this was still the better and more memorable experience for a lifetime. So she took us inside the stadium, and I mean, you can tell from my excitement how amazing that experience was. So we're just gonna add some of the pictures and show you. And now we're done with our shopping. We bought a few shirts, matching shirts that all 4 of us can wear sometime. We're off to our stop number 2. So Lord's Stadium right here is a 200-year-old ground. It was established in 1814 and it was named after its founder and the cricketer Thomas Lord.
That couple there stopped, took our picture. What makes travel is not the location sometimes, it's a lot of the times it's the people around. Between the staff at the Lord's Cricket Ground who gave us opportunity to take a quick picture inside the stadium, between that couple who's walking there who stopped and took our picture, thank you all. Another cool thing we learned while in the stadium all year was that the whole cricket pitch is tilted, not the pitch, but the whole field is tilted. Like from one side to the other side, the slope is 8 feet difference. So can you imagine putting a ball on one side and it will roll down? It's considered a difficult pitch or cricket ground to play cricket on because of that 8 feet slope.
Doors reminds me of, we used to go watch cricket matches in stadiums in Pakistan. Me, my brother, my sister, So this does bring back a lot of memories, and it's amazing to be here and actually see the Lord's Cricket Stadium, which at that time was a huge deal.
We just spent some time at Lord's Cricket Ground. The staff there was wonderful. Just a quick note, we did not ask them that we wanted to go inside and check the field. We wanted to just shop there, but they saw that we were very excited about it. We were just running short of time. We couldn't do the 1 hour, 40-minute tour. So one of them actually took us inside so we can take a couple of pictures. Don't go asking in for a free tour of the Lord's Cricket Ground. You got to just take that tour and support what they're doing. This is where we are right now. That's the London Central Mosque. It's the largest mosque in London, but we are heading towards Sherlock Holmes Museum, which is about 15 minutes from here. Now, if you walk around Lord's Cricket Ground, you will see some other little nicks and knacks, like the big sign where you can take pictures. So keep that in mind. Just don't go inside, but you can also walk around the stadium and get the feel for the whole neighborhood. Baker Street sign, for any Sherlock Holmes fans, you guys know what Baker Street means. Okay, look what we found over Finch. So they take old classic cars and then they convert them into electric cars like this. So Isa has been interested in cricket, and Alia is trying to explain to Isa how cricket works.
And he wants me to explain the whole sport and all the rules to him right now.
Without any visual aid or video.
Yeah.
It's much more difficult than what you think.
Has to go bowling, and again there's going to be 50 overs. Now the bowling team has to throw 50 overs.
This is the largest mosque in London.
London Central Mosque.
It's called the London Central Mosque. Yeah, check out this building with the brown and orange brickwork. Kind of stands out. Question is, do these work still? And I think they do. Alia, look, this is halal.
Ooh,
Paris Cafe.
Paris's Cafe.
So yeah, there's quite a bit of halal options here. We are saving our appetite for later on. We have reached this beautiful flower shop. And here's another view of the flower station. It's a very interesting looking shop, all open, beautiful flowers. In the other video, we talked about these wait signs. So you press the button, the wait is lit up, the red is there, and then when that turns to green, you walk. Alia, look at these buildings that you're walking by. So we're pretty close to Sherlock Holmes' fictional address and museum
1
in
minute
London.
away.
I grew up reading Sherlock Holmes. We're walking by the Volunteer, traditional fish and chips. Oh look, here we are. So this is the Sherlock Holmes Museum. You can buy souvenirs, books, and a whole bunch of other things. Right, we're gonna go inside the Sherlock Holmes shop, and then you can go get the tickets. 10-minute for the tour. And buy Sherlock Holmes teas, souvenirs. Look at that ceiling. This was definitely the cutest thing, but it's pretty crowded in here. So we're gonna head out now. Okay, so we just took a picture. Here we are, 221 Baker, Sherlock Holmes Consulting, 1881 to 1904. You can go in and take a tour. I think for 4 of us, £54. The tour is guided for 10 minutes, and then it takes half hour to explore the building. We'll put some pictures in here. You cannot do any video recording, but we'll show you a couple of clips from inside the store and a few pictures. If you're a fan of Sherlock Holmes, you can check out the line. It's a very popular place where people come and look through. Today is Sunday, so it is definitely more crowded, but you know, he did say on Monday, if you come here, it's actually not that crowded. All right, so now
Next stop.
yeah, this was stop number 2. Let's go to stop number 3. Now we are off to Piccadilly. That's stop number 3 for us on this walking tour of London. And oh, by the way, next to the Sherlock Holmes is the London Beatles store. All right, so we got some souvenir shopping. Oh yeah, this one. Right, souvenir shopping done. Continue the tour. So this is what the walk from Sherlock Holmes Museum to Piccadilly Circus looks like. A lot of U.S. fast food.
That's souffle and bubble tea.
That looks pretty good. Look, his is seated already, like he's having some. Here you go, burgers and buns. Again, we actually saw another branch. And then we have Dunkin' and Taco Bell. So Baker Street has a lot of American fast food. So this is Baker Street, that's where all the fast foods are, and Sherlock Holmes Museum, the shop for the Beatles. Okay, so this is the chicken shop. It's called the best burger and it's halal. We didn't make far, but we're gonna stop at this place called Chicken Shop. We got a bunch of sandwiches, a couple of fries, shakes.
So we were supposed to head to our stop number 3, which was Piccadilly Circus, but now this has become our third stop because not a lot of times we're walking, we find a chicken shop and it's halal. So you get that chance, you stop and you eat.
Okay, as you're saying this, a double-decker went behind you.
I love that.
Yes, it's so great. All right, Alia.
You will see us the happiest around food.
Okay, so we got fries, we got chicken tender, coleslaw, couple of sandwiches, shake. We just finished an incredible meal at the chicken shop. And as we were wrapping up, we enjoyed it so much. We wanted to show you guys a little bit more around the chicken shop. And I think we're gonna go and check it out. All right, so here we are at the chicken shop. They're prepping a sandwich. Which sandwich is this one? This is the one I tried, and it was really, really good. I highly recommend this one. They also have a bunch of fries and sauces, like loaded fries that you can order. Alias, not every day that you're behind the scene at a burger joint, they're gonna prep a classic burger. Right now, we had the spicy version of the classic burger.
Yeah, that's true. It's not every day that you go to a fast food joint or a fried chicken place and you love the chicken burger so much, especially us.
Right, so they're toasting their buns, and I will say their buns are exceptional, but that's the machine that they're using to toast their buns. Now this reminds us of when we went to Chick-fil-A and they took us in the back kitchen and we were able to experience how they assemble a Chick-fil-A sandwich in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, we actually made a wrong turn, saw the chicken shop, went inside the Piccadilly Circus. That's our next stop. Not sure what to expect from there. Paddington Street, W1. So now we are crossing Paddington Street, W1.
Oh, I love it. It says HSBC UK.
Passing by this building, London Taxis, Chess and Bridge Store. That's something you don't see everywhere.
Is so cool. Look at this chess set.
It's the tallest buildings in the world.
They have shards, Burj Al Arab.
All the famous London monuments.
And they also have, like on this side, they have the Sydney famous building.
The Opera House?
It's like finding a typewriter shop. We are right now here. It's another half-hour walk next to Hyde Park before we head to Piccadilly Circus, which is next on our block. Baker Street boxing. And the kids are holding up pretty good. Speaking of holding up, Issa's actually holding the Lord's shopping bag with all of her matching t-shirts. Walking by Marks and Spencer's now. Now the total walk between Sherlock Holmes Museum and Piccadilly is 30 minutes or 35. We have about 24 to go. This is the food hall. Looks pretty interesting. And check out Yo Sushi. We just paused to take a look at this building. Don't know what that is. So this is the Arabian Oud. Alia remembers this being in Dubai malls. It's a nice little store. So Alia, if I have this correct, we're on Oxford Street?
Yes.
Now we can start to see the crowd build up as we get closer. And we're passing by Bond Street. If you're looking for a lot of shopping, Oxford Street is definitely the place to be. Pull and Bear, Swatch, Uniqlo, McDonald's, just kind of trying to give an idea of the types of shops. And this is the off season, so I can't imagine coming here in summer. I bet you this is pretty crowded. Alia's doing heck of a job navigating with Khiz and Isa on each side. Alia, what do you think of the vibe of the city?
I love it because it's walkable, it's a little bit touristy, just enough touristy that you feel comfortable walking around. It does remind me of our walk on Nathan Street in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong, you're right. And they also have double deckers there, so.
Yeah.
Khiz, what do you think of this? Well, it's a Microsoft store, so it's probably tied to a video game. Oh yeah, I see the logo below. Dutch mini pancakes. You know, the one thing about London is there's no shortage of shopping and places to eat, and every cuisine in 2024.
There are so many different food smells that I can smell right
Yeah.
now.
You smell.
It's sweet, it's
You
spicy,
smell.
it's
Yeah,
fried.
Thai and pancakes and fried and with a mixture.
Caramel.
Yeah, with caramel with a mixture of fast food spread everywhere. We just spotted that really nice building, so we are walking closer to that so then we can check out what it is. This is called Liberty London. I believe it's a store, but yeah, what an amazing looking building. We are passing by Great Marlborough Road, W1, and that's where that Liberty London Mall is. That street looks beautiful, so I figure show you guys. The kids saw a Minecraft window.
It's a toy store, Hamley's.
And inside that street with the sign Carnaby, there's a sign for Soho.
Good.
So that's the area we are passing by. We just saw a yellow double-decker. It's Chiquita Banana double-decker.
Yeah.
And actually we'll put a short out saying if you guys can find it, send it to us or tag it. On Glasshouse Street, we're gonna turn in from Oxford Street. We are about 3 minutes away. It's definitely gotten nice and quieter. Okay, so this street and this entrance actually remind us of Lisbon.
A lot.
Yeah, this definitely has a very Lisbon vibe with musicians. We are at Piccadilly Circle. I think have 1 minute more to go, but you kind of get the idea. It's like a nice shopping area. Alia was saying that this reminds her of Toronto now, but yep, Piccadilly. Now Alia, do you know why is it called Piccadilly Circus? Okay, we're gonna go in that middle circle. I think they've covered the fountain, so this definitely have a Times Square vibe now. So between Lisbon, Toronto, and Times Square.
And Hong Kong.
And Hong Kong for a little bit, yeah.
This is one of the most famous intersections in the world. A lot of tourists during the year. It's mostly famous because of the beautiful architecture that you're surrounded by and the iconic advertisements, which by the way cost millions of dollars, and it's mostly sponsored by the tourist.
And
now Coca-Cola has been the longest serving sponsor for these advertisements.
And this is the only building right in front of us with those massive screens. If you look at the other buildings, just architecture, no screens. We are from New York City, kind of reminds us of Times Square a little bit.
Now, as amazing as it is, personally for us, the walk towards the Piccadilly through the Baker Street and the Oxford Street was amazing. That's what we mostly enjoyed because the architecture surrounding you and the stores and the whole vibe was wonderful. Now from here, we're gonna go on to our stop number 4, which is
Buckingham Palace.
Let's go.
Walking 18 minutes from Piccadilly to Buckingham Palace. This is the Burlington Arcade. At nighttime, this building just looks so nice, and with that night sky in the back and clouds. Right, passing by Ritz-Carlton. The Ritz.
Ooh, crackers?
No. Kizzer, what did you think of us? Ritz crackers? Look at those really rickety old phone booths.
From Piccadilly Circus, we've been walking on the Piccadilly street. Now, right after Ritz, London, we're gonna go into the Green Park, walk straight, and
Buckingham Palace. That's the Ritz. That is the Green Park station if you're taking the underground. And here is the entrance to Green Park. Let's go. Now here's a map of the Green Park, so you can see the whole park. So last time we came to London, Liz and Isa were both 4 to 5 years younger at that point. Airline never delivered it, and it was left in Paris. So we spent 2 days in winter with little kids, a lot of walking. We were pretty exhausted because we had to carry them around. They were great sport walking around as much as they could. This time, we're doing Buckingham Palace at night. It's actually really nice walking in the Green Park at night. I was hesitant, being from New York, about entering, but it's families and just feels safe overall. Now this is iPhone 15 Pro Max, so it kind of shows that we're walking in quite a bit of light. To give you an idea, this is what it really looks like. So it's not pitch black, but it's pretty dark. Park is done. I'm gonna enter the palace grounds. Welcome to Buckingham Palace.
so here we are at the Buckingham Palace, which is the 14th largest palace in the world. There is 775 different rooms inside the palace, including 52 royal and guest bedrooms, 19 staterooms, 92 offices, 188 staff bedrooms, and 78 different bathrooms.
Wow, that's a lot of bathrooms. 78 bathrooms. Wow.
And the construction of the palace, as we see today, began in 1825, and it has been the official royal palace since Queen Victoria took up residence in 1837.
Here's a better close-up of the palace itself. A lot of people go straight to the gates and take pictures, and some people go over there and take a look at Buckingham Palace. We are now leaving Buckingham Palace, heading to our stop number 5. We're en route to Trafalgar Square from Buckingham Palace. It's about 16 minutes. The kids seem to be in good spirit, catch and throwing each other. To give you an idea, we came out of that park, hung out here, went around, and now walking through this park. So when they're showing all those royal ceremonies with the road and the horse carriages passing through, that's the main road, and then you can see Buckingham Palace right in the back of it with the sculpture in the middle. Okay, so right in front of Buckingham Palace, as you were walking, we came across
This is the Memorial Walk, Princess of Wales Memorial Walk for Princess Diana. So this building that we just walked by, this is the Royal Academy of Engineering. Then there's Waterloo Gardens, and then this right here looks like a monument topped by a statue of Sir John Franklin.
And how far is the walk from here now?
6 more minutes. Welcome to Trafalgar Square. Geographically, we are in the dead center of the city of London. And this is what we are surrounded by. Look at that.
The Trafalgar Square is named after the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, when Britain fought against French and Spanish Navy. It was a sea battle. Britain won that battle even though they were outnumbered. And everything is credited to Lord Nelson, who's on top of this column. He actually died in that battle from a bullet wound that came from a French musket. He was then handed over to Britain, and they dedicated this whole square to commemorate the victory against Napoleon Navy and the joint forces of France and Spain.
Yes, right there at the north end of Trafalgar Square, you can see the National Gallery, which is one of the world's finest art galleries. It was founded in 1824 and it's free to enter. We also learned that Norway gives Trafalgar Square a Christmas tree each December. How fun! It's like, you know, a neighbor bringing you cookies for Christmas.
Yeah.
We're now going to go on to stop number 6, which is
Big Ben.
Big Ben. Let's go.
All right, so we're checking out Cafe Concerto as our next break.
Hello. So because Kaiser got hungry and this cafe seemed really nice for a stop, we did order an Italian flatbread with roasted garlic and rosemary. Now I'm gonna take a look at some of the desserts and maybe we order some desserts because we are full from our burgers. All I'm craving is something sweet. Forest.
There's butterfly cookies here, and you're also getting a flatbread, right? A flat. It has garlic flavor in it. Right, so we just finished our. We have a funny story that we will share when we go outside. This is what attracted us. The kids ate pretty good. Alia ate pretty good, and Alia
Broke a plate. Why don't you just say it?
Okay, Alia broke a plate. She was playing a video game with Isa, and the guy put the plate behind her, and when she turned around, a plate fell. This is the first time I've seen you break anything in my life. So this is pretty cool. You broke something in London, and and no, it's not cool. Khizr's right.
Now you're trying to give a good spin on it.
Yeah, but what I did like was how the staff reacted to it. Like they were so understanding. Even smiled, and they said, "Don't worry about it. It's okay." Now we are passing by Raffles in London. There was a Raffles hotel in Dubai that we wanted to stay at. Remember the one in Dubai? The one that looks like a pyramid?
Yes.
Yeah. Here's the sculpture of Field Marshal, His Royal Highness George, Duke of Cambridge. On the map, we are here walking towards Big Ben, which is over here. Okay, on our way from Trafalgar to the Big Ben, there's a bunch of monuments. This monument is the women of World War II. Here's the London Eye. We're on the other side of London Eye. Last time we were here, we actually went very close to it, looked up, saw the big lines, and got discouraged. They say London Eye versus Sky Garden, which is better. Everybody votes Sky Garden. We're going to attempt to go there tomorrow. Make sure you come back and check out that video. Parliament Square, there's Lambeth Bridge, Victoria Station, the City of Westminster Bridge, and Waterloo Station. This is the Parliament Street, and so you see police cars and a lot of CCTVs everywhere. It's a very impressive street to walk through. We are on our surprise stop number 6. Right behind us, that's the Westminster Abbey.
And right in front of it, you can, if we go past here, we can see the sculpture, and that's a Sir Winston Churchill statue. We should go look at it.
Definitely. Okay, so that's the sculpture of Winston Churchill. By the way, after a while, you see double-deckers. Like when you first come to London, and you're so excited about double-deckers, but then as you're taking pictures, they're always in your way. So it's still very cool. This one is the ghostbustours.com. Here's the Churchill statue with his cane, towering, looking at the Big Ben.
This whole square is pretty spectacular because all 4 sides, you have Big Ben on one side, you have Westminster Abbey on the other side, and this side, the whole whole Parliament Street is full of the architectural buildings.
You know, we are not history buffs, but we enjoy history. So for those of you who enjoy history, hope you guys enjoyed this quick tour. But stop number 7 is Big Ben. We wanted to bring the kids here. We'll go on the bridge a little bit. It's probably very cold right now. And then we want to look at the Big Ben from the bridge. And that's where we're going to end this adventure. Welcome to Westminster Bridge. We're going to go across the street, but we're waiting, patiently waiting, and following the rules to cross the street.
So we are at our final stop, number 7, which is Big Ben. It's pretty spectacular, majestic looking. We've always known this as a very beautiful building, but standing right underneath it is a whole different feel. Big Ben was built 164 years ago, and we just found out that Big Ben is just actually a nickname. The face of the clock is made from hundreds of pieces of glass.
It says this is the Elizabeth Tower, and that you can actually climb up the
Elizabeth Tower to get a unique look at the inside mechanisms of Big Ben. So while we are here, why don't we enjoy some view of the Thames River and the beautiful London Eye?
This used to be one of the largest Ferris wheels in the world, but I think there's a couple of other in the world now that have defeated it. I think the one in Vegas is bigger than this one, or is taller than that one. We actually went on it a couple of years back, Alia, do you remember?
Of course.
And that was a very good experience, but you know, at night I think they do a pretty good job with the colors, the purple, blue, pink, and green. It looks really nice. You guys were troopers walking around in this cold, cold weather in London, and Alia, I think on this note, we're going to end this video. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you guys enjoyed our couple of days in London. We have one more surprise we're going to try to do tomorrow, so make sure you come back and check another video of London. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. I don't see where we are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where we are. This was really nice. We actually hung out.
You don't have to share everything. It was the one that you guided us to.